Check one, check two. I'm recording. I'm not streaming, I'm recording. I'm not streaming, I'm recording. I'm too tired to deal with people. I only just woke up. Um, but it's a tournament game. So I don't want to stream right now, but I know people might be interested. So I'm recording it. There we are. Looks like it's going to end up being Rampart versus Stronghold. He won the coin flip for red. Alright, I'll be Stronghold. Or wait, can you bid on red? Oh, I guess I don't remember what the coin flip was for. Why did we flip a coin if we're bidding on red? I don't even remember. I don't even remember, don't care. Okay. Alright. Good luck. Is that I'm drinking my coffee. I wasn't gonna have a headset on, but I don't even remember what we coin flipped for. I thought the coin flip was for red, but I guess the coin flip must have been for, like, banning town first or something, if I recall then. Normal restarts. It's just 12:62 timer. Damn, that's actually cut off. Okay. And I can see a hive there. Unfortunately, it's not really something I can play this turn with no help. Part of me wants to play this with Isra right now. Um, and not wait. It's bad news. I mean, I can get out there eventually, but the issue right now is I don't see a weapon. I know I have a shield out there. I don't see a weapon. I don't see great artifacts. My army is also kind of all over the place. But I do have the Behemoth Crag on the other hand, and that helps Stronghold out a ton. I skipped level 2 air magic. I'm willing to look for a second turn, I think. Maybe not. My logistics are pretty weak here. Yeah. Without the Behemoth Crag, I would toss that indiscriminately, but the Behemoth Crag made me have to try. But even like, just every little thing was guarded additionally by shrines, resources, garbage, and the only thing that I had for sure was a shield into Cyclop Kings. That's asking for our trouble, so I'll take the restart. I thought maybe he'd restart for me, maybe, but I didn't want to risk it. No. Gonna send Septiana to the shrine, not to the shrine, to the stable. Not gonna stable up Galere. I need someone to go down the road. So, I mean, this artifact value is insane. I had to not stable up 1 or 2 so that I could go further down the road, but Septiana's a scholar. This artifact value is crazy. The speed ring will allow me to play pickets without having to use Wolf Raider 1 stacks. I could use Goblin 1 stacks with Taraxor to the same effect, because Goblins will be speed 9. Right. Insane weapon, insane shield. But I could also skip this early and get that. Ballista. The only issue is how do I deal with these stacks? And of course, I think the answer is largely the ballista. I need to wait till turn 2 to upgrade my wolves, but I can't wait to turn 2 to do all of it. I need to get my offense levels to deal with the battle dwarves. Because this is basically my turn 2 army minus the upgrade. I might need that sawmill. Darn, all monarchs is always a little lame. Just significantly more threatening than regular. The one thing that could have saved my bacon was minus morale, which I'm not hitting here. So, okay. Just gonna take the wolves. Yeah, I don't see any other wood this turn, so let's actually let Thunar grab the sawmill so that I have one, and then Morton. Okay, that's not gonna save me. Oh shit. Okay. It's really good. It just requires a turn. I'm gonna leave this ballista on Theodorus town. I'm on expert offense, so let's get it done. This is mostly about the ballista. And expert offense. Shooting what the ballista shoots because I don't have artillery. Yeah, I don't have artillery. So what the ballista shoots, I want to shoot. Let's deal with this 13 stack. Yeah, I will attack here with the goblins. I want this guy to be lower because I'm going to hit in up there. These guys are all too slow to get away. They matter less than the ballista. I split up here, you know, I'm going to take a little bit of damage, but now I'm protected here by the goblin. If I wait the goblin, though, I get hit by everything. So the reality is I want to walk the goblin up to protect my wolves. Obviously, no reason for the orcs to get hit by everything this turn. Something like this. Going here will cause my wolves to get hit by being adjacent. I could wait turn, but then this guy hits, so I just attack into this guy. Wait the goblins, run the orcs. Because all I really need to do is buy space for the ballista, which I've now done. I mean, 2 wolves, 4 goblins, and an orc for 88 battle dwarves. We take those. We fucking take those. That was insane. Gonna leave the other chest, I think. Because I am interested in this Pandora. Obviously, on expert tactics, it should cost me nothing but a very paltry amount. Two, three, four. Yeah, if I go here with the goblins tall, I'm going to attack in with them. We wait. I'm hoping to hit earth magic here. I hit fire magic at level 4. Wow, what a start. Insane. Gonna run to Raxor. Oh! The issue is I can't, like, pull it off this turn the way that I want to. I can't get rid of any of these heroes because they all have things to do for me next turn. But wow. Okay. Damn, that sawmill's a dead end. Because I still need the money Galera brings. I was going to get rid of him, hire a hero to swing the army so that I could play the Behemoth Crag, but... figure I'm going to need that money. Okay, don't necessarily need Gerwolf, but... can do this, and Tiva can still take the step there. None of these heroes have offense, but... that's where the turn 1 Trident comes into play. As it happens, it's pretty helpful. She will bring the orcs. Let me grab the mask, too. No reason to not have that. Because the whole point is that the Wolf Raider 1 stack in turn 2 gives me a free hit for my wolves. So now I have 2 free hits for the wolves. To do that. Alright, what are those satyrs guarding? I don't know. Ring of Sulfur, I don't care. Very interesting Pandora. Lots of relic value, and this town's guarded pretty heavily. Unfortunately. I might be back. I might play this with Thunar. But I'm always doing this. Okay. Sucks, because I should have left that ballista somewhere else, but it's what it is. I want to go Mage Guild. Obviously, there's other things that I want to get for creatures, but for right now, Mage Guild gets Taraxor a book. That'll help tremendously in pickets. Of course, we clear the speed ring. I didn't see if I got slow. I don't think I did, but I definitely have haste via scroll. Dude, look at that. Ballista damage. And holy shit. I still have my Wolf Raider turn, it's more important to take that. Yeah, okay, I don't have slow. Afraid to trade some goblins here to protect some wolves. So getting slow is going to be important. I think I start researching. Be nice if I could get one of the corner towns to help me out with another mage guild. Now Galere is pretty stuck. I mean, maybe he can go that way, but... I'm gonna go Cliff Nest as it trends towards behemoths. Satyrs can obviously still morale if they are mirthed. so their odds will be reduced from normal. Bait that guy forward and immediately punished. The whole thing was to bait that guy forward so the wolves would be safe, but so much for that, I guess. Dang. Two wolves for that BS. Well, that's why I'm recording, because you wouldn't believe me if it wasn't on the screen. Alright. Yes, to the picket. Which is large. But thanks to the speed ring, my goblins are going to be speed 8, speed 9 on terrain, so they alternate turns, and obviously I have minus enemy morale, so my hope is to do 2 goblins on the right hand side to eat the attacks, and then 1 stacks on the left hand side where it doesn't matter as much. I might lose the behemoth in here, but well, I do have haste. So yeah, after this guy goes, this guy goes, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna haste the behemoth. Oh shit. I was gonna have this guy hit here to preserve some wolves, but now it's like I have to wait. Yeah, they behaved kind of as expected. I'm gonna actually hit this guy, because I can't hang around here, I'll lose my behemoth. So I want to kite out. And I'm still hasted for next turn, so not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Tempted to YOLO the queens, but I know that would be kind of going nowhere. Taraxor, after all, has all the levels he needs. All I need now is the resources. Been there. Okay, that's Mercury Lab. That's what I thought it was, but... Okay, yeah, so I can't take this with no units, of course. golden bow is actually kind of helpful. That's decent. That's useless. That's interesting. Okay. There's clearly a town gate here. Now I'm gonna research once again to try to find Slow. Okay, nice. Huge. Yeah, the frustrating thing is I really wanted those corner towns for marketplaces. This one's heavily guarded, and the other one is still unknown. And now I can't go check for them. I just don't have the time. Could be in range, but it could also be out of range, and then I'd be kicking myself for no good reason, so... The, sensible play, of course, is to get the army right back to Tarax where somebody can play Picket and Friends. Four orcs don't really do enough. Surrounding my wolves and letting them hit the behemoth where possible. Okay, simple, clean. So, there is a third picket here. Yeah, can't afford the behemoths. Unfortunately, I'm nowhere close. I see no reason to have anybody else play the far more dangerous War Unicorn fight. Again, they outspeed me, but they can't morale. If it wasn't all monarchs, man, it'd be a lot easier. But unfortunately it is. So it's going to be Orc Tower, because I'm obviously not going to be able to afford the Ballista. So that's cheap fodder. Well, if I can hit some sort of unit box here, that way I could have fodder for these hives. That would be great, because right now I just don't have any fodder for the hives. I can't get the corner towns without losing too much. Obviously the shops in Bow found them late, right? This was heavily guarded, this is unknown, and if I ventured in unknown territory and the town was here, I could have reached it and taverned back. But anything like back here and I lose a turn on Taraxor, I still needed him to play the other picket. So is what it is. And then of course I had to spend quite a bit of money researching. But yeah, I have 3 hives. So I'm gonna start with this bigger Pandora. With any luck it's like some ogres, some more chieftains or something. And if I get a unit box like that, that'll help me power through the hives pretty healthily. If I don't get such a unit box, obviously still intending to get the army to Taraxor. Trying to break. But yeah, we're gonna start with Tiva playing this, because I could roll Scorpicors. And to that end, the haste will help. If I leave Tiva the orcs, you should be able to take the town. Rampart town. I certainly don't care about the Ring of Sulphur, I only want the money that's next to it, so the question becomes, how do I deal with the Wyvern Monarchs? I mean, I think I need the picket. I think it's the only thing that works. It's a little bit lame. But I think that playing the picket is the wiser course of action. Save mana by just doing this and waiting for my Zealot turn. Or for my Cyclops turn, rather. This is small. Tragedy. Thing. Keep the talisman. I would have liked to reach a watering place. That's not going to land. Don't really need that ring. But it does save me heroes chaining. Yeah, so I guess I attempt to run every hive. It's gonna be a little bit awkward because I know I need Gerwolf. I need another hero here to reach these hives. But the only hero I can dismiss is Tiva, and I kind of committed her to a purpose. I guess I could also get rid of Galere, but that'd be pretty stupid. Because I'm just worried about fixing my chain. It should only cost me money, but money's one of the things I don't have. I'm gonna go Marketplace. Ah, but if I go Marketplace, I can't go Ogre for it. Oh, bro. What? Part of me wants... Part of me is like, man. But, whatever. Replay day 6. Triple check, yeah, I'm gonna be getting the Cliff Nest. Alright, so the army starts with Tiva. I did this because I was worried about Scorpicores. There were no Scorpicores. Move this guy to take the hit. Then I decided to leave her the orcs. To go make sure that happened. Anyway, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Obviously, it's possible that he was being dumb, but I'll just give him the benefit of the doubt. What else am I gonna do? There's some ugly terrain here, but... I did not cast a spell, if I recall, because I was saving my mana for Picket. I can't remember if I grabbed the torso. Shit. I'm gonna say that I did because it was in my way, but I honestly don't remember if I did or not. Yeah, I know I can't reach there. Definitely talisman. So this is obviously a risk. I think I grabbed Scholar on him before. Yep. Upgraded Cliff Nest, yep. I think I ended my turn at this position. The best thing for my chain would be to grab that T-Bird and dismiss the Pixie. But I don't think I did that. So I won't do it here, just to be safe. Yeah, so the issue right now is primarily that I have to take a risky fight here to chain, so that because I need Thunar to be able to chain up, right? This allows me to keep Galere here, but of course there's risk. I'm hoping to get this town for its marketplace, but of course I had to commit some orcs because Tiva, if it's just the goblin, yes, she moves first against the elves, but on the next turn the centaurs tie speed and cross, so even if I arrow the elves, I die to the centaur. So need the orcs as insurance. She's gonna get that on arrow. Obviously I never got the side town, so I never get their troops. So I was hoping to build Ogre Fort. To get some ogres, but that's not gonna happen unless I have enough resources, because I obviously have to go T-Birds. I don't have any angels, and I want to break the monarchs, which are speed 11, so need the T-Bird for first move slow, otherwise the whole thing falls apart. We have a couple shops that I might be able to get if the game goes super late, but in the short term I got what I needed and I want to go down the road. Just need something to defend my Cyclops. Obviously the Behemoth is nice to have, but he'll more than likely die. But yeah, I do have enough mana for one slow only. But I also have Cape of Conjuration on somebody. Yeah. So I should have like 10 turns of slow. Okay, wish me luck. Just trying to run away. Dragon Spire. Yes. Yeah, well, I'm glad I was smart about this one. I would have loved to keep those orcs behind, but gotta be reasonable, you know? The issue is, one T-bird has to survive. Might not be worth the money there, but getting a haste off would have helped here if need be. It's fine. I need to leave these wyverns on Terek for now. So that I don't have penalty both ways. So I'm not getting ogre for it. Two marketplaces and I have to chain out. This guy's already cursed, so I'm gonna go for his money. think that was better. Yeah, it was. So this is where I'm going Marketplace 2 instead of Ogre 4. It still might not. Teus is the best chance of taking the town. You trade for a hero. I'd rather Septiano were slow. Okay. Leave the torso of Legion behind. Not that I'm getting any ogres, but. Said I need my T-birds. I need at least one T-bird to survive. These guys aren't affected by morale. So. If I one-shot them with my Cyclops, better to sack the bird, I guess. Yeah. I made the correct choice for sure. Let's hit the ballista clears so I can save a goblin. Size is a little tragic. Okay, quadruple check. That's my artifacts and army. Yep. Okay. I think I keep the bird behind. As it's entirely possible that the next fight in the road or something might require that speed. If the fight's not on terrain, then the speed ring will matter even with slow. So speed ring, cape, all that good stuff. Yep, I have one slow. Let's put the Dragonbone Greaves on. 9 turns of slow. Okay, the fight was on terrain, so I didn't need the speed ring in that regard. They can't get an extra turn, and in fact, they might even miss a turn, so I can let them come forward first. If I didn't have minus morale, I'd have to charge my 1-stacks over the ridge, but now I can wait turn, let them come forward, and then turn them around. I have to attack here, because there's just too many stacks. So even though I'm probably going to lose a wyvern. It's the only rational thing to do. retreat back. I'll put the behemoth here. Still might lose the one wyvern, but... Down he goes. And part of that was because he got poisoned. I mean, what are you gonna do? Defend the wyvern because of the poison. And we'll sack the rest of the wolves to buy space. They're still slowed. You can see how much more dangerous this fight is. It's a great result for me, though. I don't need leadership at this time. I have the Badge of Courage. I want mysticism, probably. Air magic is great. Don't have a 10 for first aid. Well, that went fantastic. Clearly entrance town to the right. Which I think Galere should take for me. Probably just gonna marketplace there on this turn, but I wanted it done. I have the speed ring. Like this. Just block, don't attack, surround with the 1 stacks here. Strike. He goes. Wait turn. Now I can attack with the T-Bird. I obviously want that hero, but the likelihood of them beating lots of Nyx or a Horde of Archmagi is pretty slim. I was thinking about having Taraxor play the Archmagi, because I'd love to get into these hives. But I need Taraxor to play everything here. Unfortunately, I am going to trade for a marketplace. At least gets me to marketplace 3, which is huge. Expert Wisdom, but I don't have an easy spell for them, so we're just gonna... I'm just gonna scout forward with his troops. He's not gonna play the double hive with the double artifact guard safely. Holy guacamole, you don't say. There's a prison there. I mean, I have to. That prison can take Midtown. Potentially. So what I'm going to do is this. Yeah, because Axis can open it. I'm going to go here. Boom. Keep the talisman 100%. I don't need the Greaves to get 2 mana, so... and then we're going to obviously put the Hellhounds where they get targeted. It's fine. I think it's Tarek. Like, yeah, he has the Hobgoblin, but Antaeus has the levels to maybe secure the town. Level 10 Annabelle. Maybe not the best, because she has no book, but she's far from the worst. I definitely want her to go up the road. All T-birds, huh? That's annoying. That's the 2 wyverns. See, I tried to put the wyverns where they only get hit by the 1 stack. I got a little unlucky. The CPU didn't lose anything beyond that. I got a little unlucky with the Thunderbolt. What the? Okay, that's mid. I mean, what the? For real? Taraxor doesn't have the moves to play that. I mean, if Thunar beats the Nyx, he'll have tactics to deal with the Magi. Suppose I Mage Guild here. I mean, there's a lot of action. But a level 1 will struggle there. So I think Mage Guild is the play. We can at least get a book on Annabelle. And then let's toss the Nymph. Well, that's why you play Prisons in the Road. I was obviously looking to prep Taraxor for the Helm of Enlightenment, but that Helm of Enlightenment's even easier. So my turn, of course, is going to be... I'm not actually sure if he's coming from east or west. My initial thinking is he's coming from east, because this road looks like it's going a little bit more north, but it's possible for him to come west, but either way. I think he's coming from the eastern section. I knew the picket was the right move because, you know, the Annabelle can handle it with the speed ring. Speed ring helps me a ton because it gets my Wyvern's first move with no spellbook, and that clears one section, and obviously minus morale goes a long way. He could be here, but if he isn't, I have a lot of value in front of me on the next turn. There's a behemoth here, but I know I can't afford that. That's unreasonable. But I'm hoping to get to this town, and if I can't get to that town, I can at least get, hopefully, some resources. Swing the army up. I mean, Annabelle would play the helmet. She might even play the dragon scale armor, frankly. But she for sure plays the helmet, and then I tavern with the helmet. I can skip the speed ring. But I tavern with the helmet, swing the army down. Taraxor plays this, because why wouldn't he? Into that. I don't need that helmet, but I do need the hive, right? If Taraxor can beat the queens without slowing, then I play this. If he can't beat the queens without slowing, then I skip this and I run on the nomads after. Or maybe play the taupe, but my army is mostly Cyclops, so the taupe is probably not happening, but certainly the stats into playing this section on the back of better stats. Get these two hives. Swing the army back up. Defend with our Taraxor. Looks looking pretty decent. Yeah, I still have my T-Bird for first move. And again, he'll have the mana for one slow. But he kept this map over 2 turns, so... he should be pretty confident, too. Yeah, my opening was just so good. Like, I have an easy weapon, relatively speaking, for that major. Nice major shields. You know, a small shield here if I skip the major shield of being War Unicorn, Speed Ring, to allow me to save some wolves. What I didn't have is a wolf pen. What I didn't have was like a turn 1 wolf box or something like that. I debated skipping the box there and just running Taraxor, but I thought, no, that's greedy. But ended up being Wyvern Monarch Break, which honestly, had I known that turn 1, I might have tossed, because I needed Earth Magic for that, or I would have been slowed down. Like my artifacts allowed me to play with finesse, but only because my hero leveled well. There was some risk there for sure. It wasn't an easy break. Wyvern regular would have been a different story, but all Wyvern Monarch is too threatening. I had the tools for the job, but without the tools I would have been slowed down quite a bit. You know, the pickets unfortunately were both small after the first one, so... But it's not that my Cyclops stack is lacking, my Cyclops stack is fine. The hives were small and I was just barely able to get them. And I'm completely out of money. So I gotta take advantage of the heroes that I have. So again, obviously, Intea's gonna start marching this way. He's got, like, advanced fire magic, basic fire magic, level 3. Does a decent amount of damage. Looking for this town. I don't need both of these heroes, but there's no chance that I get the behemoth. I just don't have the money for basically a big piece of fodder. So certainly Christian just like grabs those resources and then I dismiss, and I can grab that windmill. Obviously Marist, or not Marist, Tiva, you know, has air magic, mysticism, so she's getting a little mana back. But it's only basic, so she's not in a position to do anything too crazy. So I'm just gonna have her grab the windmill, I think, and give me some resources, and then swing forward. The T-Birds I will need, because I don't have any angels. T-Birds are my fastest creatures, and will be unless I hit like a Freed Sultan or Archdevil buffs. So, yeah, I'll need those T-Birds. And certainly I welcome all the Stronghold fodder that I can afford, because I have Cyclops, so they fit in with my army. But I'm gonna hire, presumably I'm gonna hire the Stronghold hero up here first, so that I have Stronghold fodder to hang out with the Greater Basilisks. As I need the Helm of Enlightenment to play this section more easily. This is potentially a quest. This is already annoying. So I need stats to save troops, otherwise it becomes not worth it since I don't have super powerful heroes here. If I can somehow skip Tavern in here, but, you know, if we assume that Axis can chain out. That way if I run Taraxor, Axis can be part of the chain, but then of course I need another hero here. I'd love to get a bank here if I can, but I might have to tap it. But yeah, there was some risk in the battle doors going poorly. I didn't get the Hideous Mask until the end of that turn. It was in one of these really off the beaten path wagons. I debated if it was better to go Behemoth Crag first. It was certainly safer to go Behemoth Crag first, but then Taraxor kind of floats a turn. It would have been different if I had seen the Behemoth Crag and sent the army to it. Then I could have done that and then swung forward. I would have done it without the weapon, of course, so I would have had some losses there, but I would have had a Behemoth. But I knew that with Expert Offense from the double, like from the treasure chest here was 1500 XP, and then the pikeman fight and treasure chest, like Expert Offense done. So of course I can get through the battle doors on primarily the ballista and whatnot, and the fodder to die as much as possible. So I mean, it is a great Stronghold map. I was able to put it together really well. I just wish that I had a little bit more money from better logistics, but my desert was insane. I have the entrance town, I had a nice prison, I had a second good prison in the road that reaches the town. If you're mid-town, day 7, you're cooking with gas. That's for sure. We're cooking with gas. Doesn't mean we can't lose, but we're in a strong position. Just gotta play it. Continue to play it smart. But like I said, I'm gonna have to Tavern here on the turn 100%. 100% I need to Tavern here. So. And again, the helmet here means I no longer have to play the helmet here. I still will play this though. Again, I'll still play this if Taraxor can beat this Manalus. Because it's a hive. If I can play this for cheap, it's a hive. But otherwise I'll skip that. What unit box would I need to play the taupe? Maybe Pit Fiends? Certainly something like Devil's Freak Pit Fiends would be interesting. Maybe Demons. I'd consider it on Demons just because I have so many stats, but then it'll boil down to the size of the tope, because all I'm really casting at that point would be a shield, which is ideal to cast, assuming I don't have to slow, but we'll see. It's funny, because I was not ready to play this morning this early. That's why I have everything off. But, you know, he told me what time it was for him, and so I was trying to be considerate. Okay. Yeah, it's way in the corner. Oh, that's no surprise. That's why I had to hold back earlier, because the risk of it being like that was too great. Alright, we're gonna tavern here 100%. Is there any reason I would care about getting Hobgoblin upgrade? This way I can keep my ballista back. Anyway, that's always happening. Should be free, they can't morale me or anything. This guy goes, my Cyclops will shoot the tall stack. I suppose that's a decent enough result. This is only 28 queens, so my suspicion is that it's not a very big box, since they made some changes, right? If my wyverns can one-shot, it's only 13 wyverns, so I mean I'm asking a lot, I know I am. But if my wyverns can one-shot, I'll take that extra turn. That would be a way to play it without having to slow. Wyverns don't one-shot, so I have to slow. Yeah, if my wyverns essentially hit for 6, then I can clear a stack with them because the Cyclops are alternating. But as that's not the case, we won't be greedy. Very tiny box. somewhat as expected. Okay. I want Thunar to get the XP of these fights, because then he can have a better result on the Archmagi. I mean, it could have been 40-something queens for all I knew, but when it was only 28, that's what I meant by as expected. Huge. Well, that missed turn means I don't have to do anything reckless. I can just sack the one goblin and chill. Earth magic for later. See, the Archmagi aren't the friendliest, but expert tactics goes a long way. This is where I want my troops, so... I think I toss Jabarkus. Always the T-Birds. I think the 15 Hobgoblins, because they're cheap. Can I afford the bank? I think maybe I don't get the Hobgoblins. I just can't afford them. It's kind of crazy, but we are that poor. But this way I can save them and bring the Gnolls Tall to die and Circumflies. Have to not lose that Wyvern if possible. Single block here. Obviously I hit for 14, so I'll hit the 14 stack over the 13. I'm gonna march a behemoth forward and not attack. Do that. Nice, 16 HP. The goal is to do exactly that. Give him a nice juicy target. Perfect. I do want that chest plate. It's an extra 3 power. But I can't afford it this turn. So Taraxor's gonna run away. Okay. Gonna do that. Gonna go ahead and bank here. Defend with Taraxor. Keep this slow garbage, but I will take... I'll do this. Okay, not bad. I got the gold mine there because I'm so desperate for money. The box obviously being tiny, I can skip that helmet because I already got the other helmet. Again, if I grab that chest plate, it costs me more movement on Thunar, which means I have less movement on Morton, which means I have to use more of Galaire's movement, which means I definitely don't get the gold mine. I might not even be able to make that chain. I expect him to show up, but I'm deployed in the open field. By having the hero behind me, I'm deployed in the open field. Which allows me to take advantage of my ballista, and my stats are fantastic. I am low mana, but Annabelle would be one spell, right? I don't... Axis has mana, but no other useful stats, so... Unfortunately, I don't know of my magic well. I think it was really yeah, it's way out there, and I didn't have like a magic spring. So looks like he has at least 6 angels, some 1 stacks of clops, at least 5 giants, and a big wyvern stack as well. So he's definitely got a strong army. I'm hopefully have him beat on stats. That needs to be where my advantage lies. I didn't need the talisman equipped, considering I'm in the town. That was dumb. And in any event, it might have been truly heads up to not use the slow on the Nagas at all, take some losses on the Nagas, and then run forward. That might have been the best play, so I'd at least have a slow against my opponent. But, let's see. Obviously, I could have played this had I had the time and the money, but I played the other side instead, so... Because that's where my heroes were. I had to take advantage of where my heroes were. Okay, I wanted the open field because I wanted my ballista deployed. Looks like he has tactics, which is a shame. Looks like he has implosion, which is also a shame. Damn. Tactics, first aid, and implosion opener. My net morale 2. Damn. Gonna need a wyvern extra turn, I guess. I mean, I have no surrender money. And giants miss. did my ballista shoot? The angel. I'm forced to charge. Kinda sucks. I have the speed ring, but he imploded me before my Cyclops got to do anything. Shooting that is irrelevant now because of the healing. He can go angels into wyverns, but he'd end up losing a lot. 21 defense, yeah. I need his 5-stack angel. I need his angel to miss turn, but even then I'm gonna be in some trouble. Because I'm gonna get imploded again, for sure. I was hoping to maybe get on the tent, but yeah, here comes implosion number 2, yep. Darn, and I thought my desert was insane. He would have had tactics advantage if I had used Annabelle. And I would have had one basic spell, which I don't think was gonna do enough. I suppose at this point I shoot the tent. My stats are obviously crazy, but he can meteor shower. If his angels get a turn. I moved away from the meteor shower. I need his angels to miss a turn, obviously. Because he's just gonna shower this. If he had a Tome of Earth. Slow, angel gets a turn. I think it's unfortunately good night. But my ballista will get me some vanity angels, vanity wyverns. Maybe he misses turns. But I'm completely out of money, so a surrender play was never an option, unfortunately. A good game, but he got implosion from somewhere. A little lame, but he got implosion from somewhere. If I had one spell on Taraxor and instead didn't have the... If I didn't slow on the Naga Queens, took the losses, so I'd have one spell in defense. Well, it wasn't in the road, unless it was, like, maybe this box was Earth Spells or something. Nope, that was 20k. So... There's the Earth box. Is this like elves? Feels like it would have been really hard to play the big cons with what I see here. was able to get into the hives. I'm not sure. His map looks tough to play in my opinion, but I guess he does have hives eventually. But I still really like my map. That well there might have been crucial. There was a little bit more to play, I just ran out of money. Oh well, GG. Alright. I'm done.